Welcome back to Speak Your Mind, the final segment before we wrap things up for today. But before I do, just to welcome back our guest, joining me, Robert Rocky, that while in the studio, 3220-906 and 907. Just listening to your story, Rocky, about all that have happened to you, and you've mentioned as things start to get better. You've got to a point now where, and it was interesting because if I have lost my money, if I've lost my house, probably I'm one of those people, the first thing I'll do is try to get back money. But for you, you decided to change your physique, your body, because you were not too pleased about it. Tell me more about that and how you get to be where you are today.
It's the one thing you can control. It's the one thing I think you have control over is your physical fitness and what you eat on a daily basis. Unless you live in Fiji and you eat lots of carbs. I'm just kidding. No, but you can change it anywhere in the world. It just depends on how bad you want it, if you have to make the decision to change. And that's what I decided to do. I decided to make a change in my life.
Okay.
I already hit rock bottom, so the only way was up.
The only way was up. And I want the folks at home, they could view this. We'll post up the pictures on FBC TV, but for those of you listening in on radio, we might post this on our Facebook page. Rocky went from this to this. Probably better than Arnold Schwarzenegger, but this is quite a transformation.
Thank you.
Quite a transformation.
Thank you.
And I bet it didn't happen overnight. You didn't just wake up and go, well, I'm just going to...
it's a process. Yeah, any transformation, spiritual, physical, it's always a process. And that for me was a process. I had to have a decision. I had to make a decision to change. And then I had to set my goals on what that was I wanted. And then I had to commit to that. And that's what I did. And obviously, that speaks results. But I also had a coach. Tiger Woods has a golfing coach, right? The best athletes in the world. We just saw that and you interviewed his coach. So I had a coach to take me to that level, and I was so grateful for Sean because I said, "Here's where I'm at. Here's where I want to go. Here's the time frame. Can you take me there? I want single digits. Those guys that have the abdominal veins. Can I get that?" Yes, you can. Great. What do I do? Follow exactly what I do, and I did. And so I got the results. And that's what happens in life.
Rocky, you mentioned you were speaking positive words as you were on your roadmap to getting better.
Yes.
How important is speaking positive words?
It's everything. Yeah, because words are carriers of power. They're ultimately, it formed this world. It forms your life on what you say. If you wake up, you kick, your foot against the bedpost in the morning, you'll say to oh, man, ask me another one of those days. You just cursed your day. You don't want to do that. I'm laughing because I've done it everyone's done that, right?
In the club.
And so what you don't want to do is you don't want to do that. You want to really encourage yourself, speak positive things over yourself. And I took it a step further. I believed in the power of words. A Japanese researcher actually did research on water, the crystals in a little drop of water. You can actually photograph them. He photographed a negative word and a positive word. The negative word was distorted and black, couldn't even see it. The positive word, like a never give up word, was like a snow crystal. You could actually see it was beautiful and clear. So, and we're made up of 70% water. That's why I wear positive messages everywhere I go, because it affects our body without us even knowing it, let alone our spoken word. It's just like if you were to say, you're such a fool. That word I just spoke to you actually takes effect on your life. But if I encourage you to say, you're an incredible guy. You're a fantastic gentleman. I really appreciate actually being interviewed by you today. You're going to take those words and it'll help you. It'll bless you. That's why a lot of men in prison or women in prison, they don't want to talk to their dads. They beat them and they say negative things to them, and you're not going to be nothing. Rather than the dads that say, you know what, I believe in you, son, or mom and dad, it encourages their son or their daughter no matter what their circumstances are. So we speak positive words of encouragement to uplift people. And I was so fortunate to have taken my story and had it on bodybuilding.com, which is the #1 supplement and fitness portal in the world. And now I'm a vendor with them. They buy my product, and it's now all over the world.
Well, let's talk about that product. You use those words, those positive words, as you were referring to, and decide to make a business out of it.
Yes.
Samson Wear.
Yes.
SamsonWear.com. And you've got a T-shirt, you've got a shirt on, in fact, that has those words. Let me see. Blessed. And I thought it was never say never.
Never give up.
Oh, it's never give up.
And then on the back, I have that.
Give it everything.
Yeah, give it everything.
Don't quit.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Yeah.
And you've got others here. Never give up. Fantastic. Folks could wear this to the gym. And how much do they retail?
They retail for $25 actually in the States.
And folks could purchase these online on SamsonWear.com?
Yeah, SamsonWear.com.
Fantastic.
They can, yes.
All right. Now, what's next for you? Because I know you just came back from a great event in Lautoka. What's next for you? You're about to head out of Fiji in the next couple of days.
Thank you. Well, I actually got an email from one of my contacts at bodybuilding.com, and they actually, they're the largest supplement company in the world, but they've done some unique things with their own brand where they're coming out with their own brand, and I'm excited for that because it will help my little brand compared to what they are grow. And this message has obviously attracted a lot of people around the world, and I'm so grateful for that because people out there are looking for that inspiration. And so I'm going to be able to go to them with some new products and share these type of products with them, and I believe that they'll buy them as well. But I'm going to take it international. I think some doors have opened up for me also in Australia.
Great. Good luck. I'm happy for you. Thanks
Thank
a lot,
you.
buddy. Can anybody, me included, get to this shape?
Anybody can.
I mean, really.
Sure. It just takes dedication. It takes a real desire. You just have to make a decision and have it as a desire, and that was my goal.
Yeah.
And I achieved it.
All right. Fantastic. For those who are listening in, Rocky, as we wrap up, folks who are probably watching us on TV or listening in to this broadcast on radio have probably been a victim to foreclosure.
Yeah.
Probably like yourself, have lost all their money to a Ponzi scheme. Some of them have given up already. What would you tell them?
I'd tell them not to give up. You can change that thought just like you made the decision to give up. I did. And you don't have to. You don't have to give up. Don't give up. Don't quit. Don't stop. Keep moving forward. Think on something positive. I would absolutely change what you're reading, make it something positive. If you're listening to something negative, don't listen to it anymore. If you're around negative friends, don't be around them anymore. Be around people who uplift you, encourage you. Find a pastor in town, someone you can talk to that will uplift you, encourage you, and believes in you. And if there's, I don't have anybody in my life like that, there's books, there's libraries, there's places you can go. There's a dream of something you want in your life, right? Go for it. Never give up. Don't stop until you reach it.
Fantastic.
You're only one.
And always say positive words.
That's right.
Never give up.
That's exactly right. Always say positive words. And I actually suggest you wear them.
All right.
Yep.
And you can find out more about the Samson wear that we were speaking earlier on, about Rocky's wear called Samson Wear, by logging onto the website, samsonwear.com. And if also, I understand with that website, take you links to your Twitter account and Facebook.
Absolutely. Yeah, through the Shout Stage account, which is an amazing company I'm working with. But yeah, it links everything together.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure talking
All
to
right,
you.
thank you. It's been an honor.
And on that note, we wrap up to this week's Speak Your Mind. I trust you enjoyed the show. Do join us again next week right here on the program. Till then, Modemana.